Hello, I said I'd post a video about how to job search in book publishing, the ultimate insider's guide, and this is probably going to be the first of many. The others will come when the Kindle edition is up. But first of all, if you're thinking this is just another careers book, this is the ultimate, that's what it says, ultimate careers book if you're looking for a job in book publishing, whether you're just starting out or you're already in the industry. The first 2 chapters are all designed for people who have no knowledge and no experience of the industry. There are things like 30 things you can do instead of unpaid work experience. It talks a lot about skills, and it gives you a breakdown of each department as well. Every chapter has an exercise, she says, an exercise and action points, and then it has an illustration and a quote. Okay, this book is actually 412 pages long. I bet you didn't think there was that much to write about careers in book publishing. Then the rest of the book, after the first 2 chapters, are designed for anybody at any level. And this is a chapter listing. Let me just run down. There's understanding book publishing, getting started, finding jobs, recruitment practices and selection. So in that chapter is the results of some of my research of talking to lots and lots of publishers. I think I've spoken to publishers. I've spoken to well over 300, maybe 500 people about how they sift applications when they get 600, 700, 800 applications, how they sift them. And there are the responses in that chapter. There's some general overview, but there's actual responses from about 10 or 11 publishers. Then there's CVs that gets you noticed, and in that chapter there are real examples from real people's CVs, and what you've got is a before and after. So that really shows you how to rewrite in a way that will please a publisher and help your application go far. In the chapter covering letters that work, there is a real job advertisement, and I talk you through step by step using that job advertisement and somebody else's background and show you. It's a real practical lesson in how to respond to a job advertisement through your covering letter. And then there are 3 chapters on job interviews. The first one is ACE the interview process, and what this does is this is like all your prep. It helps you understand the interview process, but more importantly, it's written like a checklist. So if you've got a job interview, you can go through and say, yes, I've done that, I've done that, I've done that, I've done that. And then we have interview questions and how to answer them. And in here is a list of 10 suggestions of scenarios to find that will help you answer any interview question. And then there are over 150 genuine interview questions that have been asked at entry level and assistant level. And in the chapter, it gives you guidance as to how to answer interview questions. Then we have another special chapter, chapter 9, interview tests and how to pass them. If you've been looking for an assistant level job, no doubt you've been sent a prioritization test or a proofreading test. There's those in here: proofreading, prioritization. There's a social media test, which is self-marking. And if you use this book as an example to do your social media test, then remember to post it online and tag in at Book Careers, whatever platform you're on, because we're usually on there too, so we can see what you've actually done. Then there's a chapter about going freelance, and it talks about going freelance from a novice perspective as well as somebody who's experienced. And then there is a chapter, How to Get the Career You Deserve, which talks about what happens when you accept a job, how to accept a job, and then how to career plan after that. And then we have questions, some FAQs, and those are the questions that might not be directly answered in the book. So how do you become a book editor? Or how do you stand out? But I'd say that if you go through chapters, CV, covering letter and interviews, you will stand out. There's also, within the interview questions, there's how to answer those pesky application questions or fill in a application form. And then we have a jargon buster. And this is actually based from words that I've had 3 people go through publishing job advertisements, and these are the terms that came up that we thought, well, I thought needed an explanation. So if you want to know the difference between demonstrable experience and working knowledge, this book explains it. Then we have some appendices, and I'm still building the online resources and a list of recommended reading. Now, let's talk about the endorsements. Who across the industry has already read this book and loved it? We have Toby Faber, we have David Shelley from Hachette, we have Richard Charkin, OBE, we have the Society of Young Publishers, Publishing Scotland, the Association of Learned and Professional Society Publishers, ALPS as it's known, the Publishing Training Centre, Amanda Ridout from Boldwood Books, and Anne Dollamore from Grub Street, Johnny Geller, the Chief Executive of Curtis Brown, Alison Jones, Practical Inspiration Publishing, and Lucy McCarra from Rethink Press, who says that she thinks this book is an instant industry classic. Now, the paperback is on sale on most online stores, or you can order it from your local bookshop. There will be a special price Kindle edition that will be no more than $9.99, just as soon as I sort out those pesky people at Amazon. May you all be doing a job you love and being paid the salary that you so richly deserve. And this book will help you.